Hey guys, so this is your Math Chapter 12 test. As I went over on the overview video, your parents need to sign this form stating that they did not help you on the test. They did not give you any answers on the test. They may read a question to you. They may not tell you the time. They may not tell you what the coins values are, anything like that. So let's go through it really quickly so you guys know what you're doing. Okay, please remember to put your name and date. Okay. And this says show one way to make the given amount. Okay, so this is the money. You're going to tell how many dimes, nickels, or pennies. If you want to use all pennies, that's fine. If you want to use dimes and pennies, dimes, nickels, pennies. Okay, if you don't use it, just put a 0 in that blank if there's something you didn't use. Okay. Write the time in two ways. Remember I told you, you come down here and write the time, and then you tell how many minutes after the hour. All right, find the difference, regrouping where needed. This, pay attention to, guys, which groups of coins are equal to 1/4. Choose all that apply. So you might choose all 4. You might choose 3 of them. You might choose 2 of them. Okay, but it says groups, so that means more than one. You're going to have more than one answer. Bubble in the ones that are equal to 1/4. And I can't tell you what a quarter is. You guys should know that by now. What time is it when the hour hand is between 5 and 6 and the minute hand points to 2? Okay, I sent that clock home on Friday, that practice clock. You may want to get that out. Make sure that you have that and practice and look and see and draw it. The hour hand is between the 5 and the 6, and the minute hand is pointing to the 2. Okay, if you need to draw your own clock here, that's fine. Remember, you're welcome to write on the test. Okay, number 6, find the total amount counting on. All right, write the total amount here. Don't forget your cent sign. This one, you're going to show 65 3 different ways. So this is your first way to make 65 cents. How many quarters? How many dimes? How many nickels? How many pennies? This is your second way, a different way. How many quarters, how many dimes, how many nickels, how many pennies? And then your third way, okay? Think about your tens and ones, okay? Think about your tens and ones. Think about counting by 5, and then if you can, trade it out for some of those quarters. All right. Count up from the price of the toy to the amount given. Write the amount of the change. So this is the toy price, okay? There's your money that you paid, all right? And then what is the change? So you can actually either count up, or if you need to do a subtraction problem to find the change, you can do that over here. Don't forget your cent sign here. Circle the coins that make $1. Okay, you need to make $1. So circle anything you need that's going to help you make $1. Okay, number 10. Tanya wants to buy a toy that costs 74 cents. The coins show how much money Tanya has, right? How much money she has. So you're going to do that first. This is a two-part problem. First, how much money does she have? And then, does she have enough to buy the toy? Yes or no? So look at how much she has, and then it costs 74 cents. Does she have enough? So two things on this one. Okay. Susan and Antonia are collecting money for a charity. Susan collects, and it tells everything she collects. And Antonia collects this. Who collects more money? If I were doing this, I would figure out how much Susan collected. I would figure out how much Antonia collected. And then I would, once I figure out what Susan has, write it here. What Antonia has, write it here. And who collects more money? If you need to get your whiteboard and figure it out on your whiteboard, do that, guys. You can add all the money together that Antonia, okay? 8 $5 bills. So if you need to draw $5 bills 8 times, do that. 4 $10 bills. Draw 4 boxes with 10 in it and then count. Okay, if you need to do that, it's fine. Sean buys a toy with 3 quarters and 1 dime. If you need to draw the picture of 3 quarters and 1 dime and figure out what he spends, he receives 4 cents in change. How much does the toy cost? You're working backwards. You're thinking about what he spent, what his change is, so how much does the toy cost? Okay, remember you're finding the part. This is the whole, what he started with. This is the part you know. You're finding the other part. Okay, this says solve using AM or PM. Theo finished eating dinner at 6:30. What time did he finish dinner? Write what 6:30 is. Write the time here. If you go halfway past 6, and then use PM or AM because he's finished dinner. That's the clue on that one. Here you're simply drawing lines to match the digital clock to the analog clock. So draw lines to match the times. Okay. Number 15. It's got 2 parts to it, guys, so pay attention. Carter starts delivering flyers at 9 a.m. He earns $10 for each hour he spends delivering flyers. Carter takes 2 hours to deliver flyers on one street. He takes 2 more hours to deliver flyers on a second street. What time does Carter finish delivering flyers? Use AM or PM. Okay, so he started at 9. He took 2 hours on one street and 2 more hours on another street. Okay, so figure out what time it is. And he started at 9 a.m. And you need to decide, is it AM or PM? Okay, and remember, once you go past 12, AM turns to PM or PM turns to AM. Okay, and then how much does he earn? He earns $10 for each hour. So think about how many hours he spent. $10 for each of those hours. So how much money is he going to earn? All right, guys. Good luck on this. I know you're going to do great. Have your parents email me if they have any questions about it.